Hi, my name is Derek. I'm doing 20 weeks of change and I'm here at week 17. As part of the 20 weeks of change, I'm cycling to work. I'm car sharing with friends of mine as I have two work colleagues who live in the same area. I'm also cycling home from work and running home from work when I'm feeling energetic. I got involved in the 20 weeks of change because some colleagues of mine were speaking about it, and I thought it would be really interesting to see how I could incorporate keeping fit into my daily routine, into my commute and work. I thought that even while I was at work, that I could use short little trips and walks and cycles around campus as part of keeping fit and keeping active. That it didn't have to be something big that had to be planned for an evening or a weekend. I'm living in Annacotty and I work in the University of Limerick, which by the shortest route is a 2-mile commute. On my bicycle in the mornings it takes me about 10 minutes or so. When I get to work I feel far more tuned in than I would if I was driving, because if you get the fresh air into you, you have to get the heart rate up slightly so your day is started before you get there, rather than daydreaming coming in a car. Parking is a massive difference in my life now, and now that I have my bicycle I cycle straight to the office, bring it in the door and leave it there for the day. Get up on it, cycle to other buildings, come back, and I have no issues, no time wasted. At work, the system that we work by is a call system where we're maintenance electricians, and at any time during the day we could go from one side of the campus to the other, which these days is a bit of a hike. It's a big campus. So before 20 weeks of change, I probably would have driven from building to building or taken the lazy option, whereas now I've incorporated walking to the shorter buildings and cycling to the ones that are further away. And I found that instead of having to plan to go out for a cycle or go out for a walk or having to particularly think about it, you can incorporate it into your daily living. In the University of Limerick there are a good group of people doing the 20 weeks of change. Personally I know about 5 colleagues of mine who are doing it. Of this group of people I know that one is walking, 2 or 3 of them are cycling, and we have one brave soul who's jogging to work regularly on a pretty long commute. In my opinion, other people are hesitant to walk and cycle to work because they think that the weather is worse in Ireland than it really is. In my 17 weeks so far, there have been 3 or 4 occasions when the weather has interrupted my travel and I just have to pull in for 10 minutes to leave a shower, run by, and you can get on with your travel. I decided a couple of months ago to do an adventure race, and it involves cycling, kayaking, running and hiking all in the one day. I thought it would be an appropriate event to take on as part of my 20 weeks of change. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be really tough, but I think it's going to be a really enjoyable event. I'm really looking forward to the last 3 weeks of the 20 weeks. It's been a very enjoyable experience for me, and the thing I'll take most from this is that I will always, from now on, incorporate keeping fit into my daily routine, into my commute and work. It's an easy thing to do to fit in a cycle or fit in a jog, and afterwards you'll always feel better. You'll always feel happier that you've done it. It's only ever going to be the first minute of walking out the door that's always the hard bit. Everything else is easy and everything else is beneficial for your health and for your mind.